Welcome back to the Good Green Home Show with Rich and Shawna. We're talking about beautification.
Beautification? Are we talking about going out and buying some makeup and hair products?
Yeah, you need to shave your beard.
Never.
Ladies are going to kill me when I say that.
No.
Never. Oh, no.
My wife loves the beard.
Oh, does she?
She does not like the beard.
I knew
it's
the
a
truth.
compromise. I love the beard.
Now, the reason why beautification is so important for communities, there's a number of reasons, but one of the first I can think of is that when you beautify your city and your community, you're actually encouraging more businesses to come into the city and to grow. You want more businesses to come in because it's an economically viable situation when you do it. So we want to bring more businesses, more people, and the best way to do it is to beautify. We use flowers in our community. What do you do?
Well, flowers are definitely the biggest thing, especially if you're doing flower pots or hanging baskets. I work with a few different municipalities, one particularly in Illinois, Frankfort, Illinois. They've been purchasing hanging baskets from the Alsop Nursery in Frankfort, Illinois for the last few years. They get a 16-inch fiber basket. The town genuinely puts the time into maintaining them and keeping them watered and fertilized very well. And they have a huge fall festival. There's over 100,000 people that come in.
Wow.
And these hanging baskets are probably about 6 feet tall by the time the Fall Fest comes around. And they get rave reviews. People brag about them all the time, how beautiful. And it adds to that feeling, that sense of safety, that sense of good community. There are actual studies done that show and prove that when your town or municipality uses flowers and keeps them maintained very well, that it's a better place to live.
It is. And even in your own household, by planting gardens, we already know that you're raising the value of your home up. So imagine if you could work with your city and do some beautiful improvements, you would raise up, quote, the value of your city.
Absolutely. If your town invests in it and if you invest in it, it does make things more valuable. And you definitely want, your largest investment is your home.
My city is...
Typically,
exactly. And my city is
We're not talking about Warren Buffett here. We're talking
I don't know.
about the
your
average.
Your house is pretty big.
I'm not Warren Buffett. I tell you what, my biggest investment, besides my business, my biggest personal investment is my home.
Well,
Absolutely.
Of course. Yeah, me too. And I focus a lot on the exterior and trees and beautifying. But here's the thing. We know that different organizations exist around the nation that can really help support your community. One of those is America in Bloom.
I've heard a lot about America in Bloom.
It's super cool. America in Bloom is an organization that sends out judges to your community. They judge different sizes of communities across the United States, different sizes of city. But in the end, it's not really a, quote, competition. It's really more about learning how to beautify the city. So when the judges come into town, they rank you in several categories. For instance, one is trees. One is, like street maintenance and how it looks. We're going to talk
to Brian Angerman, the president of the St. John, Indiana Tree Board later on about that as well.
He can tell us more. We also are judged on the beauty of the city, how hard the community has really worked to come together. But there are other categories, like if you go on a corner and you're moving from one sidewalk across the street to another, is it handicapped accessible, for instance? All of these things make your city more livable and also environmentally friendly things. So they want to see more sustainable ideas. Well, if you enter into American Bloom, you're really benefiting your community. It's not much of a competition. Everybody's helping one another, and the city comes way out ahead. So get out there and look it up. Call your city and ask to speak to somebody who's doing beautification for your community and make a difference with the rest of the crowd.
Hey, this is a public service announcement from the Good Green Home Show with Rich and Shawna. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors. Hi, Rich from Alsop Home and Nursery in St. John here to remind you to think outside the box store and shop at your locally owned Best of the Northwest Indiana Region Garden Center.
Alsop Home and Nursery, the best of every season.
In Frankfort on LaGrange Road and St. John on Route 41. See their weekly circular at alsopnursery.com.
Is your lawn being ruined by moles and voles? Bonide has the solution. Bonide Mole Max is an effective repellent to use against moles, voles, rabbits, gophers, groundhogs, squirrels, skunks, and other burrowing animals. The environmentally friendly Mole Max formulation makes it a great product to apply in areas where children and pets play. Just apply 3 or 4 times per year to send nuisance animal pests away. If your lawn needs some repair from mold damage, use Mole Max RX with Lawn Revitalizer. This will help repair your lawn while repelling the moles and voles. Bonide's Mole Max and Mole Max RX are available in a granule and easy spreader application or in a convenient 5-pound shaker applicator for flower or vegetable gardens. Bonide products are family made in America. Bonide Mole Max Mole and Vole Repellent is available at your local hardware store, garden center, or farm feed store, or go to bonide.com for a retailer near you. This product is not for sale in Indiana.